We're live!
We're never gonna get that.
We're live. And welcome back. So we split the party. My name is Alexander, and I will be your dungeon master this evening. I am joined by these 5 fantastic, fabulous folk who will now introduce themselves, starting with Emily. Please tell me your name and what you're playing.
Hello, my name is Emily, and I play a warlock. Her name is Thorn.
Hi, my name is Mark. I play Joy Valhyrie. He's the bard of the group.
Hello, my name is Justin, and I play Cal. I had something, but I wasn't. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, I'm Mary, and I play Freya.
And my name is Joel, and I play Gilwin, who is a druid.
Nice.
Yeah.
We are so blessed again to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
So, without further ado,
Oh, here we go.
these 5 fine folk are gonna do some fun things on the
I
script.
totally called it too.
Oh, busted.
Hey, you're supposed to highlight our parts,
Yeah.
sir.
You can read your own
Good
name.
Hold on, I got
I
an
don't.
extra. I got
This
an
is so
extra.
messy.
Yeah, it is.
I called this. I called this pre-stream too.
Oh, perfect. I don't have one.
All right, stinky DM, take it away.
Justin, we're live. You can't be sleeping now.
Oh dear, it looks like he's really tired.
I think he's been up all night playing Raid Shadow Legends.
Epic champion Jotun. 50 gems.
Oh my god.
200,000 silver. EXP boost.
Why do I have the most lines? Okay, and that's not all. With the promo code SEJAN22, that's SEJAN22, the player will also get an exclusive package.
I don't blame him, especially because Raid Shadow Legends is free to play on both PC and mobile.
Well, he better wake up if he doesn't want to miss out on 14 new characters every month.
Why do I
It's because you missed it
Okay.
last time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let him sleep. While he's snoozing, I'm going to click right below the link. Right? What?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for making me sound like I don't know how to speak. I'm going to click right below the link, right below the stream, build my ultimate team, and claim glory in PvP.
Wow, by clicking the Raid Shadow Legends link right below the video, all of my dreams will finally come true?
Did somebody say Raid Shadow Legends?
Wow. Yeah.
That's it. Awesome.
That's the thing that just happened.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. It was a good fluke.
Thank
Who wrote
you,
that?
Raid Shadow Legends, for
I hate
sponsoring
that.
our community and these shenanigans.
Yeah.
They're never going to pay us again after.
Wait, is there?
I'm sorry.
We'll be lucky if we get paid this time, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, if we might get sued.
Please sue him personally, not the party. As we come back, the party has found themselves resting in Gilwin's humble little abode, the small town of Liston. As you guys take your beds for the night, you all find yourself dozing to sleep, Freya on the couch. The rest of you have found beds respectively. You gave me control of your character, it's your fault.
I did not.
Thorn.
Oh God.
The soft comfort of warm blankets and a padded bed beneath you. The silent breathing of your companions around. Your eyelids begin to feel heavy, and even before you can examine the textures of the old wood board ceiling, you start to drift asleep. An odd sensation. The cool tickle of trickling water on your toes sends a shiver up your back. But a welcome one. As you look down to see a glimmering moonlit pond, comfortably set upon a dirt embankment, you can feel dewy grass between your fingers and long, silky white hair behind your back. As you gaze around, you see wide, rugged stems of trees and lush green crowns, barely letting the starlit sky peer through. Towering trees like sturdy giants seem to stretch past what you could see, each one embracing those around with branches like open arms. Then, almost like an overlaying image, appear timber walkways connecting between those giants and large windowed natural buildings, almost like fungi growing out of the trees. You can see movement amongst them and flickering lights. Yellows and blues like different ant colonies working, living, coexisting with the forest without harming it. What do you do?
Can I walk closer to the trees?
Yeah. You get up, you feel a long flowing dress, barefoot. Take a few steps towards the tree. You feel the soft moss beneath your feet, large roots. You walk up to one of these massive, wide-brimmed trees you couldn't put your arms around if you tried. You touch the tree. At first, you feel like a soft heartbeat in your chest, down your arms, into your fingers, into the tree. Then it changes from a single rhythm to a crescendoing into a symphony of vibrations. At first, you feel the people, your people, thousands existing amongst the forest. Then in a wave of force, like a waterfall buffeting down on you, you begin to feel the heartbeat of the forest itself, synchronously tying your life to everything around you. What do you do?
Oh man. Can I like look down at like my hands and like what I'm wearing?
You look down at your hands and you see long, pale, almost green skin, long natural fingernails, and you're wearing like loose brown robes that are almost like like a pantsuit, where it comes like tight around your waist, gives you lots of freedom of movement. You have like long, blonde, almost white hair.
Can I go look at my reflection in the water?
Yeah. As you walk over to the water, you see at first the glimmering moon above you, 2 moons, which, roll a history check.
14.
The moon cycle of Torvea rotates every 400 to 500 years. You know that 2 moons have not been in the sky from your present knowledge for maybe 200 years. As you look down at your own reflection, you see that same pale green skin, long blonde eyebrows, large ears that kind of curl back, beautiful features, very slim. You're an elf.
Well, that's just weird.
You feel a soft hand pressed onto your shoulder. As you turn, you see a tall, fair, almost pale green-skinned woman like yourself with long, satin-like blonde hair that falls past her knees. She's wearing the same almost caramel-colored robe, like a waistcoat and pants that kind of fits comfortably. She locks eyes with you. I understand you're afraid, child. You needn't fear what is to come, any more than you must fear what has already happened. Walk with me. She places her hand behind your shoulder. She begins to walk you along the forest floor. The ground seems different. Taking each step, it almost welcomes you. As you both walk barefoot along the soft moss and vines, they cushion your trek. Lots of beautiful fauna, blaring with vibrant colors and different bushes. She continues, we all have a part to play. You only need trust in that all you do is part of something greater. When you take a step, your foot only feels the earth leave it, but it trusts that you will guide it back to the ground. Do you trust that you'll be guided on your path?
I think so.
See now. She motions a hand forward, and directly before you, parting the trees, is a gargantuan tree, unlike any other. The giants that tower around you are like children to a mother. Buildings, houses, homes, and even cities grow across its stem, and the roots fan out like clouds over an endless sky. There's nothing to fear. As you look upon this wondrous view, there's a moment, just taking it all in, and you feel this light weight kind of lift you, and then a hard slam against your chest. Turning, you see she has grabbed you by the chest, and she's horrified. Even in a moment's notice, her gaze is locked somewhere near the crown of the tree. That's when everything changes. You start to see this bright, searing light get whiter and whiter from the tree itself. Raxus, no, this isn't right. Run, go, run!
I just start running.
As you try and pull away, her hand is frozen holding onto you. She's too terrified to let go, but she screams to run. What do?
Can I look up?
As you look up, you see this white light get brighter and brighter. It's searing pain. As your vision goes so white, it starts to hurt. You can feel tears run down. As you look at your cheeks, it turns red. Your own blood is pouring out of your eyes. As the white gets brighter and brighter until it closes to darkness. All you can hear is screams and running. In flashes of images, you watch as people push past, barreling past. She is still standing there, holden, frozen in fear. As you turn, you watch as one of your old friends dissipates from back to front to dust and drops. Another, until you feel the weight fall away from your hand as ash takes the ground. The vibrant greens, blues, and purples of the fauna around dissipate to gray. As you turn to take a step away, just hollowness, nothing. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20. Oh, shit. That's a 22. Thank you.
As the darkness falls and you feel this light-weightedness, you're thrumped back into your own bed. You see that same wooded ceiling above you. You can feel your heart pumping in your chest over and over. That weightlessness, almost like a sickness. You're about to throw up, but it won't come out. You start to feel this fear, this rage, and your hand begins to get hot as it involuntarily grabs the bed beside you and you feel the wood crunch under your own strength. And then it dissipates. You can just barely out the front window see the sun starting to rise. Thulk does not come out. The rest of your party still slumbers.
I'm gonna go downstairs to the couch and just like curl up next to Freya. And put like quivel in my little quivel in like the my scarf. Wrap up and snuggle.
He's like right freaked out, but he nuzzles in. For a short while, Freya, the rest of you all wake up to a new day. Woohoo! As you all come to, You can start to hear the children who are returning from their night class getting back into their homes. And the town starts to bustle. Welcome to Liston, baby.
Welcome to Liston, baby.
Freya, you wake up next to Thorn. She's next to you.
I feel like I would be freaked out. And I might accidentally kick you out of there. Ow!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'll just get up, I'll put you back on the couch, and I'll just like drag myself to the washroom. Because I'm hungover.
It's like you were there.
Like I was there yesterday. I just wasn't myself, guys.
The rest of you come down. Your bed's made.
I'm gonna take some time. I actually chose to sleep in my parents' room. And as I kind of hear everybody getting up and the bustle of the house, maybe people are starting to help themselves. I feel like everybody here is pretty comfortable. You just do your thing. I'm gonna look around my bedroom, my parents' bedroom. I think what I noticed most about leaving was picking up the box. And the box with the note, but the box had a certain livery on it that I'm now noticing is an element on most of the, let's say, heirlooms of the family. There's a chest in the corner of my parents' room. The dresser, the little nightstand has the livery kind of engraved in it, all of which is a little bit worn out. Looks like it's been kind of tried to, like, been sanded down and re-stained, but you can tell that it's there. And I'm gonna look around for maybe anything more suspicious that, like, maybe I haven't noticed before. Mind you, my life before I left Liston has always just been kind of there. But now that things have changed quite a bit, I feel like on this journey, obviously, being around all of you, my perspective has changed. I'm looking for a lot more detail. So I'm gonna look around and see if I can find anything interesting.
Roll investigation. Please roll an investigation check.
Investigation check, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a D20 with my investigation modifier, and I rolled a 5 with a whopping -1 for a total of 4.
4, right. You spend a little chunk of the morning really thoroughly investigating.
Maybe you're nervous because it's your parents' room.
Yeah, a little bit, you know. I feel like I'm still invading even though they haven't been there, but I feel like the smell of them is like maybe still lingering a bit.
There's a emotion of a little bit of that fear that they're gone. You get reminded of it constantly. That lack of answer is more what you find than more answers than what you're looking for.
I think as I kind of wrap up and I try to figure out that there's nothing here, I actually am at the foot of my bed, of the parents' bed, and I actually like thump down on my knees and I just start crying. Just so, like, I don't think I haven't had a release like since I left. A lot of it was like fight or flight mentality, which was there's nothing here for me now. I need to go. Didn't tell anybody, packed my bags and just left, and then hoped that something would carry on. I felt like I needed to be somewhere, and I think this is the first time I've been able to reflect that they're gone. The house is covered in dust, and
Hey, kiddo, you doing okay there?
oh yeah, no, I'm fine.
You miss your folks, huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean, God, Gil, like, it's normal, right? Like, it's totally normal.
Is it normal for everybody to leave?
No, I mean, no, that's not normal, but people do leave. It happens. But you know what? They told you where you could find them. So maybe that's what you're meant to do.
It's just everybody here has been so sweet with welcoming me back, and they didn't even ask me. They just knew that because I was okay, that like it's fine, but like, is everybody in on it? Like, is there something else I should be asking? Are there questions maybe? Like, It's too much.
Hey, I mean, look. I believe that we all have a story to tell, and it's not always fun. But sometimes you got to tell your own story. It'll all make sense at some point. I promise. It always ends up making sense at some point.
No, you're probably right. I mean, thank you.
Can I just like sit down next to Gilwin and just like, I don't know, just sit down and relax. Even like take out some rolling papers and like roll a couple of cigarettes and yeah.
Can this beautiful moment be ruined by my excessively loud throwing up downstairs? I want you to talk over it, please.
I'm not going downstairs. I'm not going downstairs. This is Thorn's problem now.
Sounds like Freya, I think. Actually,
Smells like Freya.
That's actually the only thing that's kind of been keeping me around.
Freya's throwing up? I'm a little bit confused here.
You guys. It was really hard on my own, and then it was nice finding Cal. You know, I can only speak to so many squirrels until I feel lonely. And it was probably like once every day, a few hours at most.
You're talking to squirrels once every day for...
Yeah, they're not really good with conversation.
They seem to be about one track in their thought processes, yeah.
Yeah, there's an interesting thing between squirrels and the birds, at least. They bicker every day, and it's nice, you know, top balcony kind of thing.
I finished throwing up. Let's go exercise.
He's up here.
Okay, come down here twice.
Why did you do that?
Up and down the stairs twice.
Oh, plum sauce. I start making my way down, and I'll get to the door frame, you know, put my hand on the door frame and kind of like, just like wipe my eyes off, and, you know, I probably know they're still red, but thanks, Joy.
You're gonna be okay, all right, Gil?
Thanks. And then you hear the footsteps. Partly because of the I don't want to do this, but also I am sore. I am just, you know, that moment of like looking at my bed at the bedroom is all the energy expended for the whole day. And now, okay, here we go. Drag myself over to the kitchen. Can I at least? Maybe I should make some food. Oh. Where's? Oh, Freya's probably outside. Her axe is gone. Cal?
Yep. You see me, I'm doing dishes.
Oh, I was just about
Welcome
to say.
to the house.
We have all that produce.
Oh yes,
from
breakfast will be ready after your training. Freya has instructed me. I have some work to do, but yeah, good luck.
Okay.
She's
Where is she?
oh, I'm sure you'll smell and hear her soon enough.
Fuck you, man.
Good luck. She seems invigorated today.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way out of the house.
Cal, can I help you with the cooking, please?
Yeah, Mr. Bellows gave us all this lovely. You know what? It wasn't Mr. Bellows. It was the Vivian who gave us all this produce.
Oh,
so,
cool.
I'm not much of a chef. I tend to cook things that like will sustain us. So if you have any ideas, please.
I mean, I can try. I'm not like a bad cook.
You made those lovely muffins.
Yes.
So I'll follow your lead.
Okay. So yeah, she'll start making like muffins or like pancakes and bacon, eggs, all that stuff. Do you think Gilwin's gonna be mad if I broke part of his furniture?
Define broke. What?
I was having another dream and I crushed it.
So honest.
So you.
Oh, that's so good.
You crushed it with your bare hands.
Yeah.
Like when you say crushed, do you mean like?
I like splintered like a part of the furniture. We could probably hide it if I really.
Just put some like bread on there.
In my experience, it's probably better to perhaps let him find out organically versus.
Okay, so
You mentioned the bad dream.
yeah, I've had a couple. They're really weird. What do you know about the Waste of Redaxus? You said you've been there before, right?
Been there. I've done a lot of reading about them. What kind of things would you like to know?
Oh, I don't know. Last night in my dream, I was an elf, with like green skin.
Hold that thought. Yeah. Continue. I got the book and writing it all down.
And, I could see the trees and they were like really tall and really big. And, there's people living in the trees, like communities and stuff like that, and like other elves.
So they're not burnt. Okay. Tell me more.
But in the sky there was like 2 moons, right? So that was like maybe like 200 years ago.
200 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it was, someone was walking me through the woods and talking about how someone was going to guide me on my path. And then we came to this really big tree and there was like a really bright explosion or like a really bright light.
Bright light. Would I know anything about pre-explosion Redaxus? Like in my studies, what do I know?
Roll a history check. With advantage because of your background.
Yeah.
Sick. History. So I rolled a 13 plus 5, 18.
18. Redaxus, apart from the usual not much is known, were a civilization of elves, not unlike the Nokians themselves, that were knowledge keepers. Protectors of the Redaxan forest, of course, but primarily knowledge keepers. So they would keep knowledge of history, records, and whatnot. They were innately magically attuned, and they would host this knowledge in a form that no other member, like a non-Redaxan, could not acquire it.
Right. Encrypted.
Essentially, they had a council, also like the Nokians, to manage their day-to-day, and they, above all else, believed that the mother tree would guide them, and in turn they protected it.
And all your dreams, are they surrounding the Redaxan forest?
Yeah, most of them. And in the one before that, there was like glowing power sources in the trees.
I can't be sure. But probably, most likely, it has something to do with your hand. My guess, and this is just a very loose theory, is that perhaps a spirit or a being from Redaxus has taken shelter inside of you, basically using you as a host to preserve itself, and also lending you its power and allowing you to crush bed frames. But I do want you to meet Vivian. They seem to know more about the going on of nature than I do. So
Okay.
and perhaps even maybe Headmaster LaRoche. I have no read on him, but he seems like he knows stuff.
So am I being honest with other people? Or,
Well, depend about the bed frame or
I mean, just about Redaxus in general?
you know, it's probably better to see what theories they come up with first. Just say, hey, this is happening to me. Why? it's better not to put ideas in their head, because who knows? Not much is known about the Redaxan elves. Actually, a lot of people don't even know that they exist. So, people might make things up, or not believe you, or know that you know things that perhaps you shouldn't, and try to take advantage of that. Information is power, so keep your cards close to the chest.
Okay. Lie.
Yes. Glad that's what you got from that.
So, Freya, as you step outside, Gilman hurriedly rushes out.
What's your backyard look like?
I mean, and then I like,
I didn't ask this in character. I'm asking you in general. What's your backyard? I'm not blind, dude.
my house is like kind of facing the main road, one of the main roads that goes across Liston, and this is my backyard.
So, so there's a road. There, you have no yard.
It's kind of like, like I want to believe that at some points in the main city area there's like nice trees and shrubbery, but like ours is pretty much like a dirt road. Like there's not a lot going on there. Yeah.
Okay, well then, take me to the closest, nicest tree, please.
Closest, nicest tree.
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm gonna take you and walk you towards the town square. Yeah. There's a tree that's right in the middle there.
And there's grass around it?
Yeah. It's like, it's like kind of like you can sit on it as if it were supposed to be like a fountain, like kind of water feature, but it's a tree instead, and there's grass.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
A little bit.
Excellent.
What is going? So this is the tree. As you can see, we take care of it.
Yes, and as you're doing this, I'm lying down on the ground.
Oh,
you
like
kinda
totally fit like
Yeah.
the length of. Oh,
Come lie down.
I'm gonna go lie down. Yeah. But I feel like there's not enough room.
You find a space.
I'm gonna go like this.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
want
go
like
this.
so my head is the head to head.
Yeah,
Perfect.
head
That's
to head,
exactly what I
okay.
wanted.
Okay, and I sit there. I lie down there and I. Okay. Like a little awkward. I'm shaking. Okay. What are we doing?
Okay. My dad used to teach me this when I was your age, and this was my favorite training day. And it's imaginary training day. You sit down and you close your eyes and you think of all the things that you want to do and all the things you want to learn, and you force your imaginary self to do it.
Oh,
I don't feel like moving much today.
I like this. I like this. And
Now-
I close my eyes and I start imagining kind of the same workout, chasing after the, it's kind of like a montage of like training. And then I feel a little bit of a weight on my stomach, and I look up and it's P. P's directly in front of me looking at me. And P's giving me this very stern look, and I think P's angry at me.
Why?
I think imaginary training doesn't make sense to him. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go look for some like flour bags or something. Actually, I'm gonna go to Mr. Gilka. He's probably like kind of like maybe either.
Yeah, he's loading meat out from the back of the Magnolia into his car.
Mr. Gilka, do you think I can help you?
Hi, Gilwin. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
Are you taking a nice nap today?
I grabbed the from him, and which is already pretty much beside where he was gonna put it. I then put it down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And then I kind of look behind him, and I think that there's also, I can kind of see that maybe there's another.
Thank you.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just do this for.
Okay, well, you better hurry up because I'm causing a scene by punching the air, and people are weirded out by it.
I look back and
Yes.
eyes closed.
Yes.
Eyes closed. Let me see. What does it look like?
No. This is role play.
This is
baby.
important. Yeah, it's important for me. I need to know.
No, I'm imagining it.
Okay, but your fists are going at it.
Yes.
Oh.
And I'm making fun like ka-chow sounds.
Is she okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mr. Goka, sorry. Excuse me. I like rush over. I go up. Whoa.
Why aren't you imaginary training?
Okay. All right. I lay down and I start imaginary shadow.
Yeah.
I just start shadow boxing.
Nice.
Yeah. Little awkward though. I do like a weird like right jab and like up. I do a hook, and the right jab. Yeah.
Okay, no more goofing around. The actual reason why is
That was it.
you're back though head to head, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You have to try and think hard enough to make me see it in my head. You're magic, right? Try that.
Okay. So I in more intense concentration, P's on the ledge, trying to watch over now. Knows that this is no joke. Can tell how serious Freya is, kind of. She's burping probably.
No, I'm done throwing up. I get it all once fluid throw up.
I close my eyes and I put my arms down from the shadow boxing. And I start
Think it.
Yeah, I start to imagine a warm cloak over me. It's a little bit cold. It's in the morning, it's about spring, summertime. And I imagine a warm cloak over me, and I imagine it helping me. I start boxing and fighting, or like fighting with my fists, and in a way I haven't seen my body move before. Like it looks more realistic towards when I see Freya swing an axe. There's a form to it. And I'm starting to understand that the way that I start, like if I were to take out a quarterstaff or if I were to start, it looks weird. It looks like a little kid walking. No understanding of like how to move, shift your weight. And I start imagining that, this warm cloak over me that's helping me kind of, that's probably not how you punch in real life, but, going through the motions. Yeah, so, and then you start seeing it physically, if you open your eyes, that I'm physically doing it. And I look like I have a lot more control, a lot more understanding of what's going on. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm imagining it. So, and I'm trying, is it working?
Do I see it or no? There's no such thing as that magic.
Do you see it?
I want to. In my own head, can I see what he did?
Sure. It's up to you.
Am I lying? There's nothing I have to do. I can just see it. Just this magic thing happen.
I think there's a connection.
Roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
You just got minus.
So-
Freya just was like
Is it
instant
gonna make you roll?
telepathy.
Easy come, easy go
Yeah, it's
there.
-1.
Is it?
You need to get a feat for that.
Yeah, you're right. Oh,
14.
14. What do you think Freya thinks he's thinking about?
Well, I think he's actually trying to do it, which is more fun. I think I would think that because he's all obsessed with that weird fire switcheroni thing with. Actually, you know what? That's actually really like Shaman King. Now that I think about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man. So I think I would think that that's what he was doing.
Okay. You think it.
I think. So.
I'm not going to tell you what you think.
Damn it! I wanted to have a special into someone's mind matrix moment.
You have a special Into Someone's Mind's Matrix moment.
I do.
Yeah, you
I can see it.
see it. You can see it.
Oh, sick!
Can't believe it worked.
Wow, it's only worked like once before, and I thought I made that up.
Is that you?
Yeah.
You're huge.
I
It's
know.
like a giant shark. Like I see a giant shark like person.
Oh, really? That's what
Yeah,
you see?
like big, like almost ominous, like as if the same
I'm not
thing.
ominous.
No. When I looked at the mountains, the brilliant
mountains.
peaks, it had
Yeah.
the Doom Mountain thing going on with
Oh,
the
God.
clouds. You're that tall.
Oh,
I'm like,
amazing.
oh. And I don't know what I'm seeing, but it feels like your presence. That's what it feels like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Holy
I'll quietly sit.
Okay. And then I go back down, and now there's like a training dummy in front of me. And now I'm going. It's almost like a kind of, what do you call that? Like a training dummy with the wooden sticks coming out of it. And I have
Oh yeah,
like forms
those.
now.
I see that.
It's like Wing Chun. Yeah. A little bit of Wing Chun thing. But yeah.
Playing imagination
Yeah.
for the first time.
So
That's great.
what I imagine is now everybody's kind of setting up their stalls, getting their crate, and they're looking in the middle, and now it's just this.
Wow, that's so
And then
cool.
you're like, yeah, go. But I feel like we're gonna
Where'd
be
you
doing
learn
that.
how to do that? I'm genuinely surprised that you know how to do that.
And as you say that and you recognize what I'm doing, it becomes sloppier and sloppier.
No.
I feel like
No, you
wait.
know how to do that. No, you know how to do that.
I don't know.
Dream Gilwood knows how to do that.
It feels like there's like this warm cloak around me.
We'll take it off.
Oh. And my form is just so horrible.
Okay, put
I'm
it back
hurting
on.
myself.
Put it back on.
And
Oh. I think that's P.
And I open my... What's this warm?
Stupid dumbass Pokemon name that you picked. It's your fault, dude.
That's so good. I set you guys up so bad.
You did. You did.
I opened my eyes. I'm a little embarrassed now because I realized that I was doing it physically. There's people watching us. And yeah, P's nowhere to be found. And all I see is this little red, like, sash that's kind of glowing like P. And I'm like,
Is it like a bird cocoon?
No, it's like fabric. And it's like wafting in the wind. It's like a little bracelet. It's like a you know, like a festival bracelet.
Is it contagious?
Can we go home?
Okay. Well, that was pretty fucking wild, I thought, anyway. I'm stoked. That was fun.
Let's make our way. We're gonna make our way back to the house. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, Mr. Go-Go. See you later.
Who's that guy?
Oh, you ate like 3 bowls of his ramen. He's a ramen stand. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's in the washroom.
It's good soup.
As you guys rush back to the house, a breakfast is prepared for you. And you guys all have a few minutes of your rigorous training. I like to just take 5 minutes to say that we just spent 10 minutes imagining characters. D&D, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Imaginary food is prepared for your imaginary characters as you guys sit and have breakfast.
Wait, so it's like Lost Boys? There's no actual food?
Yeah, exactly.
No, is there actual food?
There's
Huck.
food. there's
Okay.
food.
Cal,
Yeah,
can you-
I made like really big, fluffy
can you
blueberry pancakes.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, you cooked?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cooked.
Like super
Yeah,
fluff.
like thick cut bacon
Oh.
and like a lot of eggs, you know, the good stuff.
I've never seen food like this before.
And I've made like a miniature version for my familiar.
Oh, that's
Yo, it's gonna get so fat.
but nothing for P.
So it's like all you guys set the table. It's on there. It's ready. It's like got the smoke lines.
Breakfast is ready.
We come in and I'm gonna go wash my. I know we didn't really do. No, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Like rush upstairs.
As you're going upstairs, I'm walking downstairs, and I got like all like the vanity mirrors I can find in your like parents' room, and like from like the bathroom
Pardon?
and stuff like that. I took off like the mirror off the wall, and I'm like, it's just superstition. Don't worry about it.
I mean.
Make yourself at home.
Okay. Yeah.
Thorn, I'm putting something in your bag.
Okay. How many mirrors is that?
3 mirrors.
3 mirrors.
Just
What are you actually doing with the mirrors?
Is it about his body? And I'm yelling that from the washroom upstairs.
I'm like, if I look like him, I wouldn't want to see
Slow
myself
down.
either.
Uncomfortable. I haven't shaved in a couple days. No. Look, I know this is just a story about this LaRoche character, but I mean, if I've learned anything over the years, there's power to a story, and there's power to listening when stories tell you something. And well, if there's any connection there, I just want to be prepared. That's all.
I like it.
As you guys are having this meal, Cal, there's a moment, you're like, you see the sun like starting to fully crest into the morning. There's a moment, a wash of like, oh fuck, I forgot something. Your meeting was at dawn with Headmaster LaRoche.
When I say that, does that trigger you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's now?
Dawn. Is it
different in this?
That's what the sun means. Yes.
It's like afternoon.
I'm like,
I was adjusting for
I'm not done
daylight's
with
time
breakfast.
zone. Oh.
Time zones? Are you?
You made the time when you were here in the zone.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing a plate and I'm like putting pancakes on it
Wait,
and bacon.
Hold on. Gilwin, we gotta go. Take it to go. Thorn, if you would make a plate for yourself to go, we gotta go.
I just like shoveled more pancakes in my mouth, and I'm just like picking up Quibble and be like, okay, let's go.
We're all
Do we all
walking
have
down
to
the
go?
street with pancakes.
I mean,
and bacon.
we all have to go.
I don't have a plate.
go.
I got a handful
Where are we
of
going?
syrup and pancakes in one hand.
We
and
got it.
syrup in bacon.
We're late. Our flight is in
eggs.
five hours.
Who are we
He is left
meeting?
behind.
I'm gonna bring him like an extra plate of pancakes.
Yes.
So we're walking down the road with pancakes in
Yeah.
hand.
5 of us.
House plates, like with the elegant blue.
It's not illegal. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I've always wanted to do this.
I have one of your house glass with water in it. Isn't that makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it?
No, that's definitely you're a psychopath. Brings own mug.
Yeah.
Sorry. So yeah, we make our way to the conservatory
Okay.
With haste.
with haste. Yeah, post haste.
Dawn, I thought he said noon.
Who are we meeting?
I thought that was a radio station, Don.
FM.
Okay, so we.
You guys arrive at the Salvatic Conservatory.
Oh, we get.
It was such a nice morning.
My hands are sticky. I don't have a plate.
Spit on him.
What's bacon?
You make your way through the ponded courtyard and into the building, which is now much more quieter. You see a few kids who kind of give you odd looks as you're carrying
You're just
Throw a
jealous.
pancake at them.
Ah, thanks.
It's that same kid, the big leaf.
Am I supposed to eat pancakes from strangers?
Should have whipped it like a
This is no
frisbee.
food from strangers. This is pancake food?
That one was an edible.
You guys find yourself at
The stone hallway.
that stone hallway where there is that like partially walled up doorway that fits into the arch of the room. What do you guys do?
No.
On the wall?
on the stone.
Everybody, put your plates in the bag. We don't want to be rude here.
But I brought him some pancakes.
Oh, okay. Well, we can keep that one out, I guess.
Why are there mirrors in here?
It's like never mind that.
Pancakes and syrup. Mirrors. Oh no.
There's separate compartments.
Get wrecked.
Oh, I was supposed to put it in a different compartment.
So you guys put the plates in the bag. Your plates.
Whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
It's
So
fine.
There's a few moments
it doesn't make that noise. It's stone.
and you hear the
No, it would. That's kind of what it sounds like.
the stone goes drops. Inside, you can see that same room with a simple desk on one side and a large, like, wooden trap door beside it. There's a small couch that looks a little out of place, and the walls are, like, built into the trees that make up the walls of this building are bookshelves that are filled and lined with books. Sitting at the desk, engaged in conversation, but he's stopped.
Sweetness end.
It's Headmaster LaRoche. So you decide to arrive after all.
I apologize. It's
Sorry. As you see, sitting on the couch is a very lithe gentleman. He's got like black hair that's parted in the center and like comes down past his ears. He's wearing like a pin, almost really thin black tie and a pinstripe shirt, the black like tuxedo almost over, like a very butlery outfit. He's got a large cane in his hand. He's got very like, what's the word? Like slender features, like almost elvish, but he's human. Stands up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was interceding on a meeting. And he's like, you weren't. They're late. Please. It's good catching up with you, Majordomo. I'll see you soon. He nods, gives a nod to the rest of you, pushes by. Freya, as he kind of pushes by you, you get this odd sense of unease. Roll a wisdom check for me. Just straight wisdom.
A 6.
That's a 9.
Oh, 9. 9.
9 total? All right. Just feel uneasy. Kind of pushes by you and he gives you like a look where he like, he looks at you, like meets your gaze almost, but it seems like he's looking down his nose at you.
Can I do that?
Gives you like a smirk.
Ew. Get a load of that guy.
Get a load of that guy.
Please, make yourself at home.
I just like slide the plate of pancakes onto his desk.
And at that invitation, I flop on the couch.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like places with books.
LaRoche, you see, he's wearing like the same clothes he was before with like that like very fine detailed black leather coat with the 9-headed snake necklace. His hair is tied up in those gold bands, like black and white dreads that are a little bit frizzy. Thank you.
Sorry we're late.
We should have asked, do you eat bacon?
Don't, but at least the pancakes. Thank you.
Just your bare hands.
You just grabbed his plate.
Just got it. It's
I love that. That's so good.
You are the friend, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Gilman's friend.
May I see the problem? Clasps your hand. This is quite odd. I have not seen anything like this before. He reaches into the drawer, pulls out like a stone slab about this big with a hole in the center, and just kind of runs it over. And how did you come across this?
I went to the Waste of Redaxis.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna sink into the couch.
You got popcorn?
Yeah, just like, what's this guy?
And what happened in the race of Redaxis?
Something attacked me and then I woke up with this.
And he says it has been causing you trouble.
Sometimes I don't have control over my magic, and sometimes I have a nightmare and I turn into another creature.
And it's really annoying.
Do you have magic?
Mm-hmm.
Show me, please.
Cool. I will.
Can I make an insight check on that last statement? It was a little bit too creepy for me.
Sure.
Which one?
Yeah.
The show me, please.
Does he have
I'll,
ill intention?
Yeah, I'll just, druid craft.
Do you have those seeds?
I do have seeds. Yeah, I'll just druid craft some flowers using the seeds that I have.
Beautiful. Cool. What's your insight?
9 plus 5 for 14 total.
14. There was a little, like, curiosity and excitement.
His hair
Yeah.
stood.
That excitement is off-putting.
You have the powers of a druid.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Have you attended one of our schools?
No, I'm from Aylmar. I don't know that they have schools like that there.
You are very far from home. That is Costa territory. How did you learn to do this?
I don't know. I just started casting spells. Like when that happened, I could do smaller things, and then now I can cast really scary spells too. But I can't control it.
And how long have you had this problem?
How long have I been gone?
Be kind of blurry for you, so roll a
Yeah.
history check.
17, and I get a +1 to history, so that's 18.
When you left, it would have been early winter, so anywhere 3 to 4 months.
A really long time, like 3 to 4 months, maybe. But I don't really remember traveling this far on my own. I would go to sleep and then I would keep moving north.
You came this far on your own.
Well, we met on the way to Gatim. So from Gatim to here, she was with us.
think I have more questions than I do answers. I will say I've never seen anything like this, but the magic of a druid is rare. Not many are gifted with such a task. Are you interested in attending a school?
I don't know. I'm supposed to go to school somewhere else.
Oh?
Like, my mom wants me to go to school in Anithium, and I don't really want to go.
Oh. I can understand your contempt. Sorry, how old are you?
17.
Ah. Okay. Give me some time. Let me mull over my books. I will let you know if I find anything. Is that all right? Thorn. Mm-hmm. Ifri Laroche.
Nice to meet you.
Kind of grips your hand a little tighter. And let's go. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Next time. Don't be late. Who's got the highest? Gilwyn. You know this room to be the general room of the headmasters for the school. That large trap door that's there, you've been in this room for like the odd time that you would get in trouble or whatnot.
I was his best student.
The wood itself is starting to rot and mold. The trapdoor.
Everything else in the room is like very like healthy and
Yeah, just normal.
interesting.
But that's it.
Like significant. like it.
Like how much
Like
weight
it's-
would have to go on it before it broke through?
Like it's aged.
Roll an insight check.
It's aged.
Freya just steps on the
it's like
trapdoor.
moldy.
It's like rotted.
Interesting.
Just do it anyway.
Don't even. worry about
That
it.
one.
I'm not good with wood.
I'm not good with.
Dangerous.
so-
Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. But everything else seems like it's like the desk is well taken care of and
Yeah.
and
Where-
everything. Okay.
Where is the
interesting.
trapdoor?
It's like
right beside his desk,
beside.
and it's quite large. Like 3 of you could probably stand on it easy.
Oh, it's like significantly.
But don't.
Yeah. Like this.
Yeah, it's about 5 by 5.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you.
And Gilwyn, Professor Pulido had told me I am sorry to hear about your parents. What do you know about your techniques?
Well, to be honest, I didn't know if it was anything special or not, but I can do what Thorn does. Yesterday, Madame, I'm still gonna always
Pulido.
Pulido.
No, Pulido.
No, Pulido. No, Pulido.
Bless you.
She let me grow a different seed that I haven't seen before, and she seemed pretty impressed. So I think I'm pretty good at it. But wait, where's Pete? And the fabric on my wrist flickers, and he summons himself. A little bit bigger. His chest is out more. He's a lot more. This is P. I met him. You know the ravine outside of the city, just south of us. Yeah, I met him there, and kind of just never left. He could do some cool things. Look at this. Open up my one of my leather pouches, and it's these like the cards I brought out before, but they're hand drawn. I've like obviously carved some wood and kind of like done some etchings, and I show P one of them, and P turns into a squirrel. And then go to another one, and ooh, I don't like this one too much. And he doesn't know how to change his size yet properly, so now he's a giant. He's like a spider, but much bigger than he's supposed to be. Yeah.
He kind of recoils at the spider a little. You only notice that with your high insight.
Oh, you don't like spiders either. Here. And I turn him back into the bird that he originally resembled, so.
You want his hair kind of like just waves in the lack of wind.
Okay, Fabio.
His dreads move a little bit with no wind. Okay. When he becomes a bird or the spider?
The bird.
Okay.
I kind of want to lean into you when you see that the P's bigger. I'm like, I taught him how to do that today with my mind.
You can understand now because you're -1. Oh. And then I kind of pick P up and I'll kind of cradle him. He's kind of like, it's weird. He responds to what I'm feeling. At one point he kind of did this and he kind of looks at me like sharp, like kind of like shouldn't say anything, but he went a different color and he looked really scary. And I remember at the time I was really worried. I honestly like, it seems like you know a lot more. I thought I could ask Cal. He doesn't seem to know much about it, but like, do you know anything about what P is? And
May I have a moment with Gillen?
Please.
Insight? Sorry.
I mean, if
he didn't
you-
ask my age yet, so.
19.
19?
Oh.
I can't whisper. Everyone plug your ears. No, it's fine.
Everybody earmuffs.
Just crank the volume in everyone's ears but ours.
There is like that same excitement, but there's also, you see in his eyes, like, I could only describe as like a devilish flare. Like, his mind starts to work quickly. You can see him starting to make a plan. And this is like, he's holding aces.
You're
okay?
going to be safe, right, Gil?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I trust Madam P.
Okay, yeah. Were we leaving out of the room?
I'm still on the couch.
Oh, you meant alone.
Yeah.
Go on,
If
Fran.
you wouldn't mind.
There's like no social like.
You have to carry me out of here. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Drag.
Okay, fine.
As soon as we clear the threshold and we're out of eye shot, I'm like, sorry guys, invisibility, and just, and I just kind of creep back into the room.
Roll a stealth check first.
With advantage, because I'm
With
invisible?
advantage, because they're invisible.
was gonna
As
leave the
rest of you
quibble
guys
with him.
The
exit the
invisible
room.
man.
Yeah.
I've never seen you do this before, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
Can I see through my familiar's
it's always gonna
eyes?
one up me.
Is that a thing that I can
can.
do? Yeah, I can do that, right? Okay.
I got an 18 for stealth.
Yes, we got it. You're invisible.
We get it. You're dope.
I got to see training in my brain today.
I rolled dice with a spoon.
Yeah, and I was a big shark, and it was cool.
You were scary.
I
as
can do
fuck.
that too.
You were like Gigamesh Pokemon,
18.
like with the clouds and the lightning. And ice cold.
D&D Beyond.
Eyes cold.
D&D Beyond.
Cold.
I wonder what's in that trap door.
Think it would break
So
if I
strange.
jumped on it?
Oh, definitely.
You guys all become stoned.
Okay, I'll go shake his hand later. Just, it's nice to meet you.
There's a moment you guys walk out and you kind of quietly try to step in, and he looks to the doorway, almost waits a moment for you to get in, and then stomps his foot, and the stone closes. And then,
Oh,
Gilwin, Professor Puyu,
gonna put P on man.
do you know of an old man? Spent his time enlisting with you a number of years.
Yeah, I actually came back looking for him. He was really nice, and we have a friend in Gadam that think they kind of had a thing. I don't know what that means, but I was told that. And yeah, I was hoping I could find him and maybe he could help us.
Interesting. Pulido, she told me he took a liking to you.
Yeah, we'd meet every day, you know, on lunch break and before the conservatory classes. I'd be able to see him at night. And then, about a couple weeks before my parents left, he actually stopped coming.
About that, I wouldn't be surprised if he was behind your parents leaving. Did he tell you his name?
I didn't get a chance to ask. I don't really like to bother people too much. It was just nice to have him as a friend.
Right.
Do you know him?
Not personally. I know of him. Master Hizir. Wow, shocker.
What? Wait.
Called it.
The same guy?
Rage Shadow?
This is a great time for a sponsored break.
I know that name. There was one class that I really liked, and actually, and I'm Pulido was actually helped me out through this class quite a bit, and I remember it was about the orders, and what was so interesting about that name was I remember kind of thought that would be a cool life. Like nobody's seen him in a long time. He rarely shows up to anything, and he's just on his own. That was him.
He's a character.
Yeah.
See, Master Hizir, during our last meeting, he stated that he had found an apprentice. I didn't know what it meant at the time, but after Pulido had told me that he had taken a liking to you, and your friend here, of course, you must be destined for the way of the wildfire.
What's that? Well, I mean, he hasn't had an apprentice forever.
He chooses one. I can't pretend to read his mind, but I know he has. His old teacher had unorthodox training methods.
Do you know where he might be?
Not a fucking clue.
Is there maybe somewhere where the Flakara ordered can be found? Any information? Do you have anything? He's pretty. Now that I know this, it's obviously more important. But I need to talk to him.
You do. You are very driven. You want to know the answer. Glad you picked such a bright student. Now, Gilwyn, these powers that you have, the way of the druid does not respect the wildfire. Why we don't teach it. It is a burden more than it is a gift. And what Master Hizir obviously did not tell you is that you can do a whole lot more damage than harm. You see his composure kind of wavers, almost like a level of personal.
P starts to get fussy, and I put my arm down so he can climb onto my shoulder. He wants to be like cradled.
When you don't choose the life that you're given, you're then given an option. You follow it or not. You don't have to follow it.
If it has anything to do with my parents, or Isa, I have to know. It's the only thing I got going. Everybody's great, but when my parents left, it felt like everything was gone, but everything was more than me now. And when P showed up, it kind of just made sense. I have to find him.
The Masfrakara, the Wild Flame. He's always had close ties with the elves of the Southern Mountains. Nokia. They hold similar responsibilities. Perhaps you'll find some answers there.
Sorry, it was Ifri?
Ifri LaRoche.
Gilwin Dalen. Thank you. I think my friends might be waiting for me.
Right. Speaking of, what are you guys doing while this is going on?
Trying not to
It
fart.
would have been really nice to know that you could go invisible. There's so many other instances where it would have made helped us.
Maybe it's new.
A new thing.
It's a fun trick. Quibble can do that too.
I'm inside the room. I don't know what
yeah.
you guys are talking to.
I'm trying to
What
find
is that thing? That's new. I've never seen that before.
It's a quibble.
Wait, you guys can't be
Okay,
talking
that's
when you're
fine.
in the
They
room.
said he comes from the
they're
front.
outside the room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just you.
Yeah.
Just in the
Yeah,
room.
you two are in the room. You three are outside the room.
Not
Can I
worried
go
about
to
where
touch
Joy
it?
went.
And does it let me?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
like the quibble will let Freya touch.
It's a green furred hedgehog.
A green. Oh.
So it's not spiky.
Nope, it's
With,
fur.
with the nose and everything.
He's really
Yeah.
soft.
Eyes, little bitty eyes.
You tickle him, and his arms kind of. And you can see he's got
My
like
apologies.
flying squirrel wing kind of situation going on.
What?
Yeah.
I just give him a little scratch.
He farts.
books.
That's so
Some books.
cute, man.
You're looking for books?
Books.
You're in a school.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you just leave us in front of the
Yeah.
door?
Just wander. Books that I'm interested in.
Are,
I hate
you're,
libraries.
You're just looking throughout the school for books.
Or just like ones that look like they have important, like obviously I know that there's kids books around, but like I would hope that I could tell the difference between like a kid's book and like a,
Roll an investigation.
That's up to the designer.
Are you expending a spell slot to do this, or are you?
oh my gosh, can I take, oh God.
The completed Vulcan.
Okay, thank God. Can I take caster, do I have to stand still to cast a ritual spell, or can I be like walking around?
Yes, you do. But once you've cast it, then you can walk around.
Okay, can I detect magic?
You're casting it ritually?
Yeah.
Okay. So
The whole building explodes. There's obviously magic.
roll on the wild magic table. Okay, so you take 10 minutes, and in your tomes, begin to sketch out the rituals for detect magic. There's a moment where your perception kind of surpasses just what you can see and hear. Nice. There's like, as if a wave of force. You can almost see like, what was that gun you had in Modern Warfare where your little heat sensor? Yeah. So essentially that.
Like a thermal sight.
Thermal sight, yeah, you get thermal sight.
The magic, arcane sight.
Yeah.
Do you cast it right outside the room?
No, I would assume that I would like walk away. I'm picturing it that like the room is at the end of a hall, so like it's a dead end sort of deal. So I
Yeah.
walk away from the door, try to find stuff.
It's 60-foot radius?
30.
30-foot radius. So as you walk around the school, there's a few hallways you pass. There are some classes that have younger kids. You do see at one point Professor Pulido, who's given a class through a window. As you wander about the school, you get a heat signature, blip. Almost as if you get like a ethereal sight kind of through the walls for a second. In your mind, you can see 3 little blips of magic in one of the rooms. You come to a regular wooden door.
I'll open it.
It's locked.
The safety protocols at this school is
It's locked?
pretty low.
It's locked.
Is there a window in the door, or
Nope.
can I knock?
Yeah. After a short while, here. You see a older human. Nice. Older human man, kind of hunched over. He's got a set of glasses over on his head, balding the top, and he's got like the brown robes that the druids here wear. Can I help you?
Oh yes, finally. I have to use the bathroom really badly.
This is.
And then I'll try to push my way, like, so badly.
Roll a strength check.
He's so old
man.
Tips him over.
Not push him over, but just like kind of like.
Yeah.
Just tips him
How far,
over.
I wanna see how far you
Breaks
go.
his
Okay.
We love it.
Get on my way, old man.
Disadvantage 'cause he's older.
God.
You're gonna kill this old
Oh my god.
Just open the door, knock the
You
poor
like
guy
go to
over.
push through the door and you're hastening to push and you realize he's wearing like kind of cloggy things.
Can I catch him?
Oh, no.
Romantically?
And I bow you down.
Like few hair bristles
Can I
blowing the
dip him?
wind.
There's like a crash of a wave. Oh my god.
I must be getting old.
He's all rosy cheeked.
Be careful. You might hurt yourself.
You might fall for me.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways,
Then drop
the
it.
bathroom. And I'll start looking around. I'll take a quick scan around the room.
Roll a perception check.
He like moves him around like this.
Opposite. This is I got a natural 1, but 5.
Natural 1.
So beautiful.
This is essentially like the size of a walk-in
He like spins
closet.
him up.
All the walls are coated in bookshelves. There is one wall that has like a glass case over the bookshelf, which has like a small lock on it. You can't see what's inside, but
the
that is
signatures
where
there?
the 3 signatures are. Oh, sorry. You just swept me off my feet there. The washroom is 3 doors down. I can take you.
What is this room?
Oh, this is just an extra book storage. We hold quite a number of tomes at the school.
This is like a dream come true.
You're a study of books and literature.
Oh, you have no idea.
I don't. Tell me.
I love this guy.
Hi. I'm Cal.
And put it on the counter.
Hello. I'm Joyce.
Joyce, nice to meet you. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing this mask.
It was quite striking, I must say.
You see, before this life, I had a previous life. And that life was full of danger and crime. And in my crime and dangerous life, I was injured, almost to the point of death. And that made me change my life over to the life of books and knowledge. If you wouldn't mind.
You're a bad boy.
Can I walk up and look at him like,
Justin
hey,
has read
Ding
one
Dong,
too
what are
many
you doing
romance
in
novels
there?
is what's happening.
Wait, hold on. You caught him, and your nose is like in his face. This is one of the best interactions I think of this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But now, the only bad boy activities I pursue are the ones of extreme knowledge, perhaps knowledge greater than the average person may contain.
Well, I'm sorry, and he grabs the door. This room is for druids and professors only. But we have a marvelous library just 4 doors down.
Joyce, there must be some kind of agreement we could come to.
Starts to sweat.
You see, I've been in a few libraries, and I know that the best books are kept behind. Cases like those.
Oh God,
Wow.
I can't.
Wow.
I cannot.
Advantage.
Oh my God.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
So good.
Yes. Easy. So I rolled 18 plus 5, 23.
Oh,
Can you roll like this?
Oh, he always does. Dice are loaded.
what was Cal?
Cal.
Well, what the heck? I'm a bad boy too.
Oh my god!
Bad boys for life.
Oh, he's a bad boy.
Rips it closed. Quick, hurry in. Closes the door behind you.
Oh my god!
So erotic.
Cal, don't tell anyone about this.
Caldo's bad.
It's forbidden.
Perhaps that's what makes it worth it.
Oh God, I'm so happy I'm not here for this.
Okay.
You really should not be in this school.
Reaches in, he pulls out a small keychain.
Oh, the anticipation.
Just remember the last professor was hitting on me too.
Oh God, I hate it. Why is he breathing so heavy?
I'm out of breath. I'm old.
I'm old. Oh God, I hate your face. I don't like that face at all.
I don't want to hear it, but my mic's up.
I know.
These tomes are. Not many have seen these tomes. We collected them over the years.
Can I see the ones that are?
You can. Now getting a closer glance. You see 3 tomes that kind of catch your eye. As he begins to tell you, it's like, over the years we've collected books from wandering travelers.
Those ones.
You have quite the eye. But you mustn't share this with nobody.
Nobody but us.
But us.
Oh
He
God.
pulls out the 3 you
Special
reference.
moment between you two.
So new. So seductive.
Where I did not think you were going to woo me in such a way.
So amazing.
Yeah, neither did we. That's
D&D, everyone.
He goes over to a little side table where you can see he was taking notes, and each one of these manuscripts we had collected from wandering travelers over the years. Fortunate they gave them up because magic was gone and they had no use for such tomes, and they could use the gold. Each one is is signed with a name. One, the top one he puts on the stack, is Averon Chiquit. It's a simple, double-wrapped leather handbook. He places it down. This one I picked up from a very snooty woman, but she was quite creative in her dealings, so it was quite interesting. Next one, Soleil Lafleur. This tome is barely bound together. Pages are scorched at the edges, and the hardwood cover is cracked and about to fall off. It's wrapped with a leather wrap to keep it together. She was feisty, but didn't catch my eye. We got a good deal. The last one, signed Farin Modessa. It's a well-worn, handmade leather journal. It's stacked. You can see from the outside, there's extra notes and illustrations. It's loaded with all sorts of extra in it. This was a wonderful young boy. He was quite excited about this, and he parted. I may have spent an extra few coins than necessary, but I was happy to see the smile on his face. I believe that these are wizard spell tomes, and I got quite the deal on them. Are you you're a studier of magic, or just a scholar of sorts?
A little bit of both.
Wow, you're in the right place. I will admit my nephew's birthday is coming up, and I don't quite have the extra coin to put in. If one of these tomes was to go missing, I would have to report to myself for a good price. Bad boy to bad boy.
Well, bad boy to bad boy. What are these bad boy prices?
At the time, I got a good deal, but I feel they may host some value. You could probably resell them if you want, Scholar. I would say this one, the one signed by Avaron Chakit, I could probably part with for 25 gold. This one, Soleil Lafleur, like I said, she ran me good. I got a good deal on this one, 20 gold pieces. And this last one, I did pay a little more, but it's probably not worth much. Maybe 10 gold pieces for the final. Signed, Farin Modessa.
How about I will pay the 20 and the 10. And for the 25, perhaps I can propose a trade.
You wish to take all three? That is bad.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh my god.
What kind of trade do you suppose?
Well, Joyce, I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Whoa, mama.
I hate.
And I flash my
What are you flashing?
my spellbook. my spellbook. My
You didn't finish that. You didn't finish.
spellbook.
Okay, great.
My
Thank you for clarifying.
thick.
No, you didn't have to describe it.
Wow, the binding alone is well maintained, well worn, rough, but organized.
Oh, I hate it.
You really know how to treat a spellbook.
Oh my god.
Stop breathing so heavy.
I must keep one at least. But I will let you look at one. I will let you look if you let me look. And we can touch.
Oh, that's
Deal.
disgusting.
You must not take it home.
I can't.
Deal. Deal.
Are you touching top pages?
Which two are you purchasing? Which two are you purchasing?
I'll buy the Soleil Lafleur and the Faron Modessa for 30 gold.
Okay.
You're
And
gonna
then-
steal that other one.
I will look. But can I copy? Can I? Yeah, I'll look and at the
The
Avaron Chikrit.
As you open up, it is a very well organized. The notes inside seem to be filled with helpful tidbits. It's called Avi's Tots. It's got different quotes beside these spells that are almost useless information, like when you are first incanting this spell, picture the target nude. It helps you a lot. As you quickly skim through this book, and he does the same through yours, there are 3 saved spells in here. Comprehend languages, see invisibility, and arcane eye.
What does Arcane Eye do? Would I know that?
Yes, roll an arcana check while I look this up.
I was annoyed. I was annoyed by that, yeah.
Oh no.
9.
Okay, it takes you a little minute, but you do eventually figure it out because it is there for you. You create an invisible magical eye within a 30-foot range that hovers in the air for the duration. You mentally receive visual information from the eye, which has normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet, and it can look in every direction at once. As an action, you can move the eye another 30 feet in any direction. There's no limit to how far away from you the eye can go, but it can't enter another plane of existence. A solid barrier blocks the eye, but it can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter.
Wow.
And it is invisible.
Size
Whoa.
doesn't matter.
So, pretty sweet.
Tell her the Joyce.
Yeah.
How much to copy this spell? Perhaps there's something in mind you might like to. Oh, actually, can I show him the scroll for the timepiece?
Blow his mind
What
out.
a marvelous. Copy away, copy away.
Give this Heart attack.
Yes.
He's gonna
Copy
die.
also-
So how much would it cost to copy both?
He faints.
Oh.
Wow, this is. Oh my god.
This works great for you.
He passes out.
I'm taking all 3 and leaving.
Oh my god.
Are you leaving any gold?
Yeah, I'll leave the 30 gold.
I wouldn't.
No,
leave
you know
it,
what?
though.
I'll
Take
leave
it.
30 gold. Yeah. I'll leave 30 gold. And
Worse, we're gonna get kicked out of town.
Leave 10 in a napkin with your lipstick and soda.
and like I'll write meet me in Gatim XO.
No.
You exaunt the room with all 3
Confirmed.
books.
Yo, I didn't even think of that. I'm so happy I did.
Yeah, you didn't realize.
Yeah, no, he's not a wizard, asshole. I'm lucky you didn't
He
kill him. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. High magic arcane blueprints. I'll just give it to this old man to prove. I almost died the last one I read. So,
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I was just so hot and heavy that I got 3 wizard spell books. I'm like, who cares about the consequences? I'm so liberated.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's what
Going.
happens when you become power hungry, though.
No, but I didn't realize.
You're becoming
Thorn and
it.
Freya, you guys have a good half an hour
Yeah.
left alone by Gilwyn, and Cal does his own thing.
How long did this last?
Apparently, the whole half an hour.
Yeah, I'm just like letting like the little quibbles just like poof in and out of existence and coming back, and I'll be like, look, he turns invisible.
Oh wow, that's so nice. Does it make that sound every time?
Yep.
Invisible again. It's Peekaboo with a strange rat.
Does the Quibble have like an expression when he appears?
Yeah. He's that man.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. That's cute though. He's like poofing in and out of
Yeah.
existence. Does he have an actual like poof cloud, like a sparkle dust? Like-
They're like you know when you like blow a dandelion? It's just like little dandelion.
okay. Yeah.
like a Karok.
So
People are like, eh.
eventually Gilwyn comes out of the room. You leave as well?
Oh, no. I have half an hour still?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm going to stick around a little bit longer. Yeah.
He starts like singing to himself.
How are you gonna get out of there?
Find out.
You're just gonna become visible and be stuck in there.
Oh, hey. You might be wondering how I got here.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Yeah.
So I walk out.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are right at the doorway.
You eventually.
With P in my arms cradling, I walk out.
You guys eventually meet up, but Joy's gone.
Where's Joy?
I don't know. He's been gone for a really long time.
Did he?
Perhaps he's left. We should leave.
Wait. Perhaps he's left.
When are we coming back? I'm supposed to come back for information from books or something.
I think it was a "don't call us, we'll call you" sort of thing. We should
Okay.
go.
Hey, you're awfully sweaty, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah,
Why do you smell so old?
I was looking for books.
Oh, those are new.
No,
Is that roses?
I'm not.
Do you want to put them in my bag?
No, he stashed them. He's stashed.
Can people detect magic inside a bag of holding?
No, it is an extra dimensional space.
Yes.
There's
Please.
maple syrup there.
3 wizard spell
Well,
books.
maybe Joy's waiting outside. It's really nice. So maybe let's just walk. Let's go.
How long does detect magic last?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah. Well, hold on, let me see.
As you come back to the room, there is a magical blip from inside the room that
Joyce.
Ifrit the Roche was
Oh.
in. You're a smart, right where he was sitting.
Wait, right where Ifrit was sitting?
Yeah. And the type of magic is.
Illusion.
I believe so.
Oh no, got booked, man.
Oh, he's doing the illusion.
Oh, Ifrit.
He's a Medusa.
Illusion, yeah.
He's a Medusa.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Later,
asking?
Medusa. No.
You guys head out?
How long do Medusas live for? A long time, right? Love you a long time?
Pretty much legend, right? It's just like we don't really know.
It is a curse inflicted upon a person. That much Freya told you.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I did do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that.
So it depends on the creature it's cast upon.
Okay.
I felt really good that I taught you something
Yeah.
that you
Joy.
didn't know.
As Gilwyn leaves.
As we all leave.
As you all
As we all leave the building.
As you all leave the building.
And listed.
Ifri returns to writing something in his notebook.
Can I make out what he's reading? Or what he's writing?
You walk over, roll a perception check.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
He's gonna get you.
That's a 5 plus 3.
As you walk over, closes his book. It's quite rude to eavesdrop on a private conversation.
I'll drop invisibility.
Echo
Ah.
too. Echo too.
I'm so surprised. What can I do for you? I never got your name.
I know. Sorry to intrude. I hope you understand that. Well, Mr. Gilwyn's quite young, and I just wanted to make sure he was okay.
You see there's a slight glint of gold on one of his, he's got one earring of like just a snake head that falls about that long. And you watch as his dreads kind of just like lift a little and then lower.
I look away.
And then lower. I don't take kindly to people intruding on my conversations. He stands. The stone closes up.
Is there an exit to the room?
That was the exit.
Hold on, it closes up.
So there's no door to the room. Instead, when he stomps his foot, the stone on the ground fills in the hole of where the door would be.
So his room is now smaller than it previously was.
Slightly, yeah.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think your friends have already left.
seems that way. Yeah. Just leave.
Ding, 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 ding. You hear church bells start to go wild in the town. And you start to hear shouting.
Are these alarm church bells?
There are. The rest of you hear, as you guys step out of the building, you watch as the Iarba druids start to run to the south side of the town.
Oh.
As Cal and Thorn, the two of you see this of flame erupt from one of the farmsteads not too far. You watch as his head quickly cocks and you hear this. The stone door opens up and he walks out. That's where we're gonna take our break.
What happened? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
We're gonna get in a fight.
I'm gonna grab you by your collar and ask you that.
But I'm certainly gonna sell those books back to Joe.
You're gonna sell them back. That's not very nice. You can give
so
those back.
funny.
You
And
give
thank
those
you
books
so
back.
much for joining the first half of We Split the Parties, episode 2. Thank you again, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring the first half of this episode.